Welcome to Follow the Money. I'm China Barachina. Let us explore the tools and insights you need to jumpstart your financial journey. Who knew Kangkong could compete global snack brands? A humble leafy green, now deep fried, seasoned, and sealed into something you'd crave on movie night. If Singapore has Irvin salted egg, the Philippines has its own crunchy contender. Is it junk food? A healthy junk food? Or just genius branding? Behind this unexpected success is a story not just about chasing profits, but about creating opportunities where no one else was looking. Because Filipino innovation isn't just about following the money, it's about making a new lane for it. In this episode of Follow the Money, we sit down with Frank Gaw, founder of Kangkong King chips, to hear how this homegrown snack brand fried its way into the spotlight. Hi, Frank.
Hello, China.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
So let's start with your family. Did your family talk about money openly, or was it more private?
We talk about it openly because at dinner tables, at lunches, at normal family events, I usually open topics about money.
So do you have your first attempt of business? Do you still remember? What was your first thing that you sold?
As a kid, medyo mahilig na talaga ako mag-business eh. So the first thing I sold was stickers. Oh yeah, mga stickers.
What's with the stickers? I often hear that answer. So what is it about and how did you sell it?
So I bought stickers na isang malaking sheet siya, full of stickers. Siguro meron doon 20 to 30 stickers. I bought it for 20 pesos. And I sell one sticker for 5 pesos sa mga classmates ko.
Wow, that's actually, I remember one of our guests, Steve C., did the same. So how old were you then?
I was grade school, siguro 8, 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So did you always want to be an entrepreneur, or did life take you to it?
Ever since I was a young child, mahilig na talaga ako mag-buy and sell ng kung ano-ano. Ballpen, pwede rin.
So nagbenta ka din ng ballpen. And who are the people and communities that you have who benefit quietly from your business?
Sa business ko now, Kangkong King, we proudly help our local farmers, not just them, but also the animals in the zoo.
Oh, wow. Can you
Yeah.
tell us more about it?
So, what we did as a company, Kangkong King pala, no? We're a healthy chips brand here in the Philippines. We produce crispy fried water spinach, which uses coconut oil and uses local ingredients. So, while doing the business slowly, nagulat kami na how it affected our local community as well. Kasi before we started, ang raming kangkong hindi naman nagagamit.
Can you take us back? Before the time that you decided to, why not sell kangkong chips? So how did it start?
How did it start? So, while I was snacking at a local restaurant here in the Philippines, nag-order ako ng crispy kangkong. Tapos pag-order ko, pagkalasa ko sa kanya, sabi ko, ba't hindi ko to lagyan ng flavor? Ba't hindi ko to ibenta ng parang french fries, parang chicken chops? Subukan ko kaya itong kangkong.
Are you looking up to some business during that time that, paved the way to be inspired on that particular thing that you're gonna do?
Of course. And the one brand that everyone loves, it's Potato Corner.
Oh, okay. So back then, gusto mo na parang maging isang potato corners. Okay. So when you did that, and what were the first steps that you did when you said to yourself, why not sell kangkong?
Of course, what we first did was we joined bazaars. We cooked at the house and let all our friends and
in-house
cousins. Yeah, nag-start talaga kami like every other business, nag-start tayo sa bahay. So sa bahay, habang nagluluto ako ng kangkong, ako pa namimili sa Quiapo ng kangkong, ako pa sarili nagluluto. Binigyan ko lang lahat ng kapatid ko, pinsan ko, kaibigan ko, and asked for their feedback kung kamusta ba, kaya ba natin ibenta to.
Gano'ng katagal from the time that you were trying it out to the time that you said, okay, this is ready for selling?
Medyo matagal yung R&D time, no? Kasi check balance siya ng mga ingredients eh. So, itatry mo iba't ibang starch, iba't ibang butter, iba't ibang ingredients kung ano talaga yun magmi-mix well. So, it took us almost a year before we started. So, nag-start ako mag-experiment end of 2018 and we launched the business on September 5, 2019.
So were you the first brand to launch a Kangkong King chip?
Oh yes, we started way back before pandemic pa.
Okay, kasi there are some brands I saw na may nakalagay na the original, but I think this is the first one, right? So Frank, tell us about how did you manage when it comes to like the cost of the material to versus making sure that it is good tasting, may quality, but not gonna hurt your cost. How did you balance that?
As I was making the product, I see to it that we use every quality ingredients that we have. Especially, it's a new innovation for our Philippine community na i-flavor yung kangkong. So I made sure na paano siya gawin pinakamasarap. Na paano siya maging pinakamasarap. Never mind the cost kasi ang goal talaga natin dito is to go global eh.
So you are planning to, have you started
yes.
going global?
We
Okay.
have been exporting for 2 years now. Yeah.
Okay, what countries?
We export to more than 10 countries right
Wow.
now. Yeah.
So what are do you have in Asia, in Europe?
Yes.
Do you already have in Europe?
Micronesia, sa Asia, sa Europe, meron na rin. Sa
wow.
US, meron na
Akalain
rin.
mo yung kangkong nakarating sa Europe. What countries in Europe?
Europe, Paris, meron rin kami.
And having said that, I just want to ask you, what's the hardest part of building proudly a local brand?
Of course, it's to letting all the people know that something so simple can be unique and can be sold globally. Isipin mo, kangkong lang to eh. Dati, nasa bakuran lang to, pinapakain lang to sa mga pig, pinapakain lang to sa mga kabayo. Pero ngayon, na-export na po natin. Sobrang laking epekto because before we started way back 2019, ang raming kangkong. And ngayon, every year kasi I go to farms eh. Tinitingnan natin yung mga partner farmers natin. Sabi nila, sir, ang rami nang nagtatanim ng kangkong ngayon. Ang rami nang nagnegosyo ng kangkong ngayon because of what we did.
Wow. So you mentioned partnered farmers. So instead of you creating your own farm, you partnered with farmers just to give them like a living. Tamang ganda naman nun. So when it comes to, let's say, ano yung mga reaction of the foreign people when you're selling it to them the first time they're gonna taste it? I'm sure in a bazaar or in a... How did these people react?
Sobrang nasya-shock sila, honestly. Kasi kangkong, it has very many different kinds of terms. Meron kangkong, sa Malaysia, tawag nila kangkong.
Okay.
So, sa Brazil, may tawag sila. Sa Japan, may tawag sila morning glory. So, every country has its own term of kangkong. Ganun kasikat ang kangkong sa buong mundo. Tayo lang masyado sa Philippines, hindi masyado nagagamit ang kangkong.
So, this is your second time here on Follow the Money. And what has changed for the viewers that doesn't know, the first time that Frank was here was on the first season of Follow the Money. What has changed since then and in your business from the time that you were here in Bilyonaryo?
We're now HACCP certified, so it's a food certification group in the Philippines that certifies that all your products are very well guarded and the quality is on the top notch.
Wow.
Aside from that, of course, more export to more countries. And because of your channel as well, nagka-traction rin kami, credibility,
Oh, nice.
and all. And we are thankful talaga from 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, that was 2
Yeah.
years ago. So from that moment, Frank, what moment or mistake made you pause and rethink your path? Because I think you're already in the trajectory of like hitting it global. But what are there moments that you have thought, okay, I need to rethink my path right now, and just what is that wisdom that you have learned?
while doing the business, no, we didn't know the impact that it would bring to our local community. So, habang tumatagal ako, alam mo, every year, every 3-4 months, pupunta ako sa mga farm. Tapos sabihin ng mga farmers, yung basura namin, ginawa mong pera. Aside from that, yung mga nanay, tatay, sasabihin sa akin na, yung anak namin hindi kumakain ng gulay. Dahil sa'yo, kumain na ng gulay.
Oh yes,
Yes.
because it looks like a junk food, but
Aside from that, with the packaging, with the branding, and with our marketing contents, it shows that Filipino can really compete globally, even sa snacks, even sa food, even sa lahat ng bagay. Because we're just a small, medium enterprise, SME lang kami. Tapos ngayon, we're going global.
so among like you're doing the exportation right now, from all the countries that you're distributing it, what are the top 3 countries that has the demand?
Top 3 would be US, Guam, and I can say Taiwan.
Oh, okay. Does it contribute na may Filipinos doon sa countries na you mentioned?
Yes, yes. Most of our product are lined up as well sa mga Filipino grocery stores.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where can viewers see your product here locally?
Locally, we're available in all SM, Kultura stores, sa Robinsons, and
So Cultura has gotten you. Okay. So accredited.
so
by-
super okay sa Kultura because 80-90% of shoppers there are balikbayans and mga foreigners. So gustong-gusto nila yung kangkong kasi it's something new from our traditional snacks na alam na natin yung mga traditional snacks natin.
Yeah, like the chicharon.
Yeah.
So in terms of like health benefits of kangkong chips, what are the benefits that would be taken from it that you are proud of?
Kangkong has very high iron and fiber. Aside from that, it has vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin K for the skin, for the eyesight, and for digestion.
Kaya flawless si Frank eh.
Thank you. Aside from that, we use coconut oil and we use chickpea flour. Chickpea flour, it gives the dairy-free and gluten-free. Kumbaga, meron tayong mga flavors na vegan as well.
So as a young entrepreneur, Frank, how do you like prioritize marketing in digital and in offline? How do you do and mix it? Like, what do you think is it more effective to focus your growth on like offline marketing, or do you believe in the balance in digital and offline?
Personally, kami medyo offline kami. Kumbaga, guerrilla marketing na word of mouth. Nag-start sa mga bazaar, nag-start sa mga friends and families. Nag-start siya sa community talaga, sa mga groups talaga. So slowly, while getting traction, kailangan sumabay parati yung online.
Okay.
Yung iba kasi, pag masyado kasi tayong sikat sa online, sometimes we cannot deliver the quality na gusto ng tao.
Because of the demand.
Correct. Medyo mahirap makasustain.
And how do you manage like for the growth that you have in the business? Sometimes, di ba, nagsasacrifice dyan yung expense because of the rapid scalability. How do you maintain that as you scale up, you're managing your costs too?
Of course, it's making use of every person's effort sa team ninyo. Every hire, kailangan they see to it that they love their job. They want what they're doing. And of course, yung heart lang ba sa company na we can always do more. Yeah.
So how do you and then what do you think? Like how disciplined are you when it comes to cash flow? Like in your own personal and in your business?
Nako, to be honest, Ma'am China, hanggang ngayon, halos minimum wage lang kaming magpa-partner eh. So all we have right now is earnings and improving the quality sa mga systems, sa mga automation, sa mga may X-ray machine pa kami.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, so,
what's the X-ray machine for?
Yeah, kasi pag nag-export sa mga US, ganyan, we're very strict na kailangan yung Filipino product natin, super masarapan sila and walang lumusot na kahit maliit na mga dumi or bakal.
Does this include the ISO certification?
Yes, so in a few, siguro 1-2 years pa, will be hitting on ISO na rin.
So, Frank, in terms of your own personal financial management, do you invest also in other investment instruments?
As of now, yes. Madalas mga friends that invites you, "Oy, sali ka sa business, sali ka sa business."
You're
Yeah.
funding other businesses also. And then how, because I want to ask you, do you have a dream of being listed in the Philippine Stock Exchange?
Oh, of course. That's the #1 dream.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
if ever you're gonna do that, what will be your code? Like, is it Kangkong or or King? So this is something that you want to think about, because this is like this is something that you want to think, which is going to be witty and people can remember. We're just warming up, Frank. Follow the Money returns after a short break. You're still watching Follow the Money. Still with us is Frank Gaw, founder of Kangkong King, talking innovation, impact, and turning Kangkong into gold. So, Frank, what's the one big thing you still want to achieve through Kangkong King?
Of course, is to create new products using kangkong as well, and to partner up with other local vegetables which we can also source and make a branding out of it.
Oh, so you want to expand more than Kangkong. And how do you see it coming? Like, what's the timeline that you have for that particular expansion?
For now, we're only 6 years. So maybe on our 10th year or 15th year, there will be something new. Kaya abangan nyo yan.
And in terms of like being a young entrepreneur, how do you manage your time in terms of your own personal growth and your business? You're also a son and also your social life. So how do you manage those things?
Well, 24 hours is very long eh.
Yeah.
So 8 hours minus mo na sa tulog. So yung siguro 10 hours nimi-mix ko yun sa kalahati work, kalahati socializing. Kasi I'm in
okay.
charge of visiting all our resellers, yung mga partners natin, yung mga nagtitinda natin ng kangkong. More on setting dates, eating out, and bonding madalas.
And in terms of like in your office, like how do you manage, in terms of being a leader, how do you manage the talents so that you want to keep, and also making sure that all the stakeholders are happy? As being the the head of the company, how do you manage those things?
You just make sure that you talk with them.
Communication.
Communication lang talaga. And of course, discipline. Kumbaga, what needs to be done, magkaibigan man tayo or hindi, nothing personal. We just see to it na ma-hit namin yung mga goals namin.
Okay. So in terms of like pressure, Frank, do you feel pressure to represent Filipino products in a globalized market?
Nako, with our brand and with our product, sobrang proud ko. Kasi siguro sa 10 nakatikim, 9 sasabihin, "Ha? Made in the Philippines to?"
Oh, wow.
They wouldn't believe that, yun nga, kangkong nagawa natin ganyan kaganda.
And then when it comes to like, so instead na pressure yung nafe-feel mo, you're feeling proud because you're surprised by how people are reacting. So are there causes or communities that you want to uplift more intentionally because of that business that is growing?
Of course, yung mga local resources natin, like isa lang yung kangkong. Ang rami pa natin pwedeng i-branding. Sa bahay kubo pa lang, ilan na yung pwede natin gawa ng pangalan, gawa ng branding, gawa ng packaging, gamit yung mga gulay na yon na direktang nakakatulong sa mga Pinoy.
Feeling ko meron kang board, tas nandun lahat ng gulay ng bahay kubo, tas inisa-isa mo yun. But in any way, like, Frank, for the case of like importing and exporting, and then the time na nagkabagyo, I know for a fact na nagmahal ang kangkong. So how do you secure, like, paano nyo yun kinikip na ito magkakabagyo and I know that yung craft maaapektuhan? Do you have like a contingency plan when like typhoons and force majeure happens?
Plan A, B, C parate. So, meron tayong mga contact sa Pampanga, meron tayong mga contact sa Rizal, meron rin tayong contact sa Bulacan.
So, ikaw mismo, na-expose ka na dun sa plantation?
Of course,
okay.
kasi I see to it na navivisit ko rin yung mga kinukunan natin. ng kangkong para makita natin. Kasi marami tayong binibili. Gusto natin makita kung paano na tayo nakatulong rin sa community nila.
Nice. So, Frank, another question for you. If money were no object, what would be what's the next thing that you're gonna build?
It's creating more jobs and uplifting the lives of more Filipinos.
Like through the same kind of product? Or meron ka bang particular industry that, you wanna tap if money is no issue?
Ako, gusto ko talaga hospitality eh. I want parang sa tourism natin.
Yes.
Yeah. Kasi other countries, yan yung #1 GDP nila. It's from tourism talaga. So
Agree
yun
with
mga
you.
pagpunta sa bansa nila, mag-exchange agad ng dollars, mag-exchange agad ng RMB, and it goes directly to the Philippine banks. And fresh money yun eh, kumbaga.
Yes.
Sobrang makakatulong sa Philippines.
And now for the rapid fire question, Frank. So just on top of mind, don't think, don't explain. Car or SUV?
SUV.
Appetizer or dessert?
Appetizer.
Cash or e-wallet?
E-wallet.
Own a house or own a business?
Own a business.
Investor backing or viral fame?
Investor backing.
Start early or start when you're ready?
Start early.
Okay. One hero product or a full product line?
One hero product.
Local market or international reach?
International reach.
Social media growth or shelf space visibility?
Shelf space visibility.
Legacy or luxury?
Legacy.
Signature, so in terms of like our signature question here in Follow the Money, I know that I have asked you before, money is the root of all blank. Did it change?
Money is the root of all happiness.
And another question for you, money follows when blank.
Money follows when you work hard.
Thank you so much, Frank. Thank you, Frank, for founder of Kangkong King, for showing us that innovation can start with something as simple as a leaf and grow into a business that nourishes communities, purpose, and pride. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you as well, Chin.
Kangkong King didn't start with a ₱1,000,000 idea. It started with a mindset, a belief that something humble could be reimagined, rebranded, and proudly made Filipino. The secret to that success, best captured by homegrown icon himself. Jollibee founder Tony Tan Catyon once said, "Innovation starts in our minds. Our mindsets determine what we're able to accomplish." Not every breakthrough needs to be loud. Sometimes it starts with something simple like kangkong in a crisp bag. What matters is the vision behind it, turning what's overlooked into something unforgettable, serving not just customers but communities. Because following the money isn't just about chasing trends. It's about seeing value where others don't and building something proudly Filipino from the ground up. That's what innovation looks like, and that's what kind of story we'll keep telling here on Follow the Money. I'm China Barachina. Stay curious, stay sharp, and always follow the money.